So the other crazy thing about this episode of Friday Night SmackDown was the fact that Solo Sokoa was actually making some goddamn sense this Friday. Because he had a backstage segment with Jacob Fatu, right? Jacob Fatu showed up. He had a message for Solo Sokoa from Roman, where Roman told Solo, hey, Roman wants you to come home. And Solo Sokoa said, what the fuck? No, I'm not doing that. That's not a home. That's a fucking doghouse. And you, like, he disrespected you. He embarrassed you, Solo. Roman did. He made you take a knee and kneel to him in front of everyone, in front of the family, in front of the whole world. Solo's like, I'm not going back to that. I've been there, done that. I'm not doing that, bro. So you tell Roman that if he wants me to go back home, he better come get me himself. And I thought this was worth mentioning. It's a backstage segment, but we see Solo Sikoa later on in the show, but he's actually making sense. This is a serious Solo, not really one that we're so used to seeing a whole lot. But I thought, wow, this is great. I love the fact that they're actually giving Solo Sikoa some fucking common sense. I thought that was great.
Man, whatever they smoke in California must be great. Are you out of your mind? Solo didn't make a lick of fucking sense. What are you talking about? This revisionist ass history. Roman humiliated him and made him take a knee. He literally got down on a knee himself. Roman didn't say shit. Jacob got done cutting a promo and dropped to a knee on his own and then kissed the fucking ring on his own. He didn't make him do anything. He agreed to the stipulation of a match and didn't honor it the first time and then honored it the second time and then fucking decided to be a man of his word, not because Roman made him, but because he wanted to show his kids what a man of his word looked like. Those were Jacob's own words. Roman didn't make him do shit. Okay. Let's not forget, Jacob was the one attacking him unprovoked for a couple of fucking weeks. This is some bullshit. And let's not talk about the fact that everything that Solo said Roman did to Jacob, Solo did to Jacob first. He humiliated Jacob. He made him say, I love you, Solo. He literally made him, like, he tried to make him give him the US title. He tried to get him out of the way and relegate him to the tag division so Solo could take his opportunities. So bullshit. Bullshit. Solo didn't make no goddamn sense. Solo's a lying motherfucking manipulator.
So this is why I thought this was great and why I thought this made perfect sense. Because it goes back to what LA Knight has been saying. It goes back to LA Knight telling the Usos, you guys are back doing the same shit that you guys were doing 2 years ago. You guys are saying that you guys are not going to do Roman's bidding, but you guys are literally doing the same thing. Roman is telling you guys what to do again. And it's basically what Solo Sikoa is telling Jacob Fatu. I think we talked about this, Tommy. I think it was with you, Tommy, not that long ago. When you were like, yeah, they said, hey, we're going to be standing shoulder to shoulder now. We're all on the same playing field, but it doesn't feel like that. And now Jacob Fatu, he's joined them, and now Jacob, it seems like he's taking orders from Roman. And that's basically what Solo was telling him.
But hold on.
Is that not what's happening here?
No, there's a massive difference here.
So LA Knight is lying.
No, it's about perspective. LA Knight's so fucking butthurt about losing to Roman, getting screwed over due to interference 3 years ago. He's not looking at it from the audience's perspective. What are you talking about? They're doing Roman's bidding. Jimmy, he's keeping Jimmy aside for something else. Not sure yet. We haven't revealed that yet. But if he was holding him down, why would he literally tell Jey, hey, go get the other world title? He's not saying be a tag champion, be mid-card. He goes, no, level up. Be on the same level as me. That is shoulder to shoulder. And then it's different it's different for Jacob. Jacob's not an OG member of the Bloodline. Jacob just had to bend the knee because he lost due to his own word and his own idiocy. He is the new guy in the group. So the new guy does get the short end of the stick, especially when you're not the established OG members. That's how it works. When you join a club or a group, are you automatically equal with all the leaders? No. There's a general, then there are captains and commanders, and then there are all the rest of you people. Jacob is the rest of you people. That's like if Solo said, oh, we're equals in the MFTs. Bullshit, you're equals in the MFTs. You send your people in to get their ass kicked for you on a weekly basis and you run away. Roman literally went in there and listened to Jey when Jey told him, get CM Punk, get him, put him down. And Roman did that when Jey told him to. That's because they listen to each other now. And we've seen backstage segments when the Usos literally tell Roman, that's a bad idea. I don't agree with it. You shouldn't do that. And he goes, man, maybe you're kind of right. And he's listening to them now. It's not just in one ear out the other. There is an actual brain trust happening in the bloodline now.
Are you done?
Done speaking facts? Sure. Go ahead and write your fiction.
Jacob literally went up to Solo and said, I have a message for you from Roman.
What's wrong with
Roman?
that?
Roman is treating them with as his fucking messengers.
What's Roman treating them? He sent Solo, or not Solo. He sent Jacob, one guy. One guy is not them. One guy is him. He sent the new guy who just beat his ass like a Cherokee drum to go deliver a message. What's wrong with delivering a message? Hey, go tell him this. Okay.
This is definitely like
that's not doing
Bloodline
dirty work.
This definitely feels like Bloodline from 2 years ago when Jey and Uso, and that's the whole point of this story, is like, are they back to doing the same shit from before? It seems like it.
It doesn't, because Bloodline from 2 years ago, Roman wasn't letting them get anywhere near world title material. He was only letting them go touch mid-card and tag gold, and he kept them there. He didn't let them come to his level. He just literally told Jey, dude, go get Cody's ass, be another world champion, and be with me shoulder to shoulder. We'll run this shit together across both brands. That's equality.
It's just
crazy. Do that in the OG Bloodline.
It's just crazy to think about how when Jacob Fatu first came in, he was like this killer. He was like this fucking monster. He was like this dude who can't be controlled, and everyone was afraid of him. And now he's Roman's errand boy.
So was Solo.
His messenger.
So was Solo.
Yeah, and how much shit have you talked about Solo? How he's how he sucks and he's not credible and he's the worst.
You just walked over your own point. You just said when Jacob came in, he was this big bad this and that, and now he's messenger. Homie, when he came in big bad and this, he was under Solo, who still sent him to do his dirty work as the big bad guy.
And
so, but Roman's the bad guy, but Solo's right. Solo did it first and longer.
I don't think that's related, dude.
What do you mean not related? It was an off branch of the bloodline. MFTs. When Jacob came in, he was under Solo when he debuted.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he traded on Solo.
And following him around like this, praising him like a little bitch.
And then he traded on him.
6.5, 7 months later.
But when he was still under Solo, he still felt like a threat because he feels like
a threat now. He almost ripped. How many times did he try to rip Roman's throat out in the last month? He took out all three of them on his own, by the way.
When he was under Solo, did he ever go up to another wrestler and be like, hey, I have a message from Solo?
Yes, he did actually.
Yes,
he did it with Roman. It was all of them out there, the 2024 War Games, the OG Bloodline, except for Punk. And Jacob appeared on the Titantron saying, I got a message for you, Roman. So
I don't like how
he also sent him after Jey. He sent
this is not a good look for Jacob, man.
I don't know how Jacob's still, and it's not like Jacob's relegated to background henchman. Jacob is still like telling the guys on Monday, go fuck yourself. I ain't listening to shit. I acknowledge Roman, not you two. He's still standing up for himself. He's not a bitch boy. He's still putting 10 toes down. You know, it's not like he's like, he's not Tala Tonga. He's still the guy that 3 weeks ago ran Jimmy, Jey, and Roman all through a barricade at the same fucking time on his own.
So you think Solo should be like, yeah, Jacob, go follow Roman, go and, you know, be a part of his blood, go do what Roman says.
Well, that makes sense to you. Following Roman did wonders for Solo, so I don't know why he's complaining.
What? Like what? I mean, he's.
What do you mean?
How many times have you put down Solo Sikoa? How he fucking sucks? Why do people follow this guy? He can't fucking win a match to save his life.
True, but that's a good thing, right? Because as much as he sucks, he wouldn't be able to lead a group on his own unless he had followed under Roman first. And now he has enough credibility from being with Roman that those idiots are willing to follow him in the first place.
Well, I thought it made Solo look really good. How he was telling Jacob, hey, don't do it. Been there, done that.
It makes him look really good if you don't think about it too much. The moment you start thinking about it, everything Solo said falls apart.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens with Jacob and all of that, and also the Usos, because it's to me from where I'm standing, it's looking like fucking 2023 Bloodline all over again, with Roman being the head,
which was still peak, by the way. But one last point: Jacob is in the same position Solo was when Solo was the enforcer for the Bloodline. It's a 4-man group without Sammy. But regardless, when you look at it, Jacob is already 10 times more interesting than Solo was when Solo was the enforcer, and Solo was the silent enforcer who even Roman was afraid of. Now, it's funny to think about Roman being afraid of him now, but he was at one point looking over his shoulder when he bumped him shoulder to shoulder on accident. Now you have someone like Jacob who does have real personality, real character, real history, now real beef with Roman, but willing to put it aside to honor his word. That is so much more interesting than anything
but
that he was
not
doing
the
with
same
Solo.
Killer. He's not the same killer, bro.
How is he
like
not
when
the
he
same
first
killer?
came
It's
in.
been 2 weeks since that match. 2 weeks. How do you lose aura
When
in
he
2
first
weeks?
came in, I believe that he would actually be a threat to Roman. And then they did those 2 matches. Not one time did I think Jacob Fatu was going to go over.
Bro, when he first came in, he
Not
was
once.
getting his ass beat by Cody and Jey when he came in.
Nah, man.
Now we turn around over a year and a half later, and he almost beat the brakes off Roman twice. That's still a threat. Yeah, not beating Roman is fine, but nearly beating Roman. And by the way, a month straight of putting Roman on his ass, still more impressive than over 80% of what the roster's been able to do to Roman.
People were saying Jacob Fatu was going to be the next tribal chief and blah, blah, blah.
He was never going to be the next Roman. He was never going to be the next Roman. But if you're talking about credible threats to Roman's reign, pun absolutely intended, he was 100% a top 5 people that you could say believably, oh, I could see him beating the shit out of Roman. Do I see him as like a world champion? I could buy them putting the title on him. I don't see him being the tribal chief or running a brand, but I could see them experimenting enough because of who Jacob is and how he acts and his energy. I could see them being, let's do the Jacob experiment for 3 months and have him take it off Roman. I could buy that. So I wouldn't buy, I never would have bought Solo, but I would buy Jacob.
All right, well, we'll see what happens with Jacob.